Revelation 5133. From the 18th of May 1951. Glaring light. Knowing too much. Protection of the Father. The Father's eye watches over his own, and he does not allow them to be in danger of losing themselves. He stands by them in every danger and draws them back to himself again if they let themselves be blinded and are no longer able to recognize the path properly. Then he goes before them as a gentle light which they willingly follow. To walk in darkness is dangerous for the wanderer, but likewise a glaring light is easily misleading because it makes the eye incapable of rightly recognizing what steps into its path. And that is why the eye must first become accustomed to darkness again before it has its sight back. You all very often turn to the glare and therefore often run the risk of weakening your eyes. You can no longer properly distinguish truth from error. The soft light does not satisfy you and yet is only suitable for your soul. You are constantly trying to suddenly put it into brightest light, which, however, is very harmful to it. For then it no longer recognizes anything around it and helplessly wanders around in a blinded state. Why do you humans want to penetrate the deepest truth as long as you still lack the ability to comprehend the initial reasons? Such light does your eye no good but only weakens it, and thus a certain knowledge is also unsuitable for the soul because it can only be introduced very slowly according to its degree of maturity if it wants to receive blessings from the knowledge. For this reason the Father watches over his own and often lets them fall into darkness, so that the eye will strengthen again and learn to distinguish, so that truth and error will be recognized again by people who became incapable of recognizing through their own guilt, who demanded more light than is beneficial for their soul and do not respect the grace of walking in the light. Amen.